help us to understand a little bit more about a dialogue dinner? We've mentioned it a couple of nights. What was it like for you to have your friends there? What went on, and what was it like for you to sit there in the room with your mates from the rugby club?
Yeah. I think the best thing about a dialogue dinner is it is just very normal. As in, we ourselves, as sort of like the Christians, we are freaking out inside, but they're all buzzing because they're kind of like, it's a free meal, and I get to sit down and we get to chat about something that's quite interesting. And so that's it. As in, we had a curry that Mike had prepared, and we sat down. We went through a gospel outline. It was very nice, mate.
That was only because you were at
training. We were at training.
Yeah,
we were at training. I'll let you do all the work. I don't back myself cooking. No way.
Yeah.
And we went through the gospel outline, and then we just had an open forum where we had questions from all sorts of directions, and it was brilliant. And it was sort of, I was sat back, sort of just watching it all unfold, and just thanking Jesus as it all went on, because I couldn't quite believe that I was sat in a room with these lads, chatting about the gospel with them. And it was brilliant because a friend of mine, Joe Hobbes, who was a ministry trainee at my church at the time, he'd come along as well. And I remember he texted me in the middle of it saying, leave them wanting more. So sort of we cut the night, as the chat was brilliant. It'd gone on for a good hour and a half. And Joe was like, leave them wanting more. So I sort of cut it there, and I was like, boys, if any of you fancy sort of looking into this a little bit deeper, then on Monday nights now, Joe and I are going to be at the beer studio. You're going to get a free round on Jos, which was a bad move because that's where the most expensive pint in Manchester is.
Should have gone to Squirrels.
Should have gone to Squirrels, mate. £1.90 a pint, like, brilliant. And they get a free round on Jos, and we open up Mark's Gospel together. And so we threw out the invite, and again, just waited and prayed. And